Good morning, second graders. Today we are on page 207 of your student journal, page 207. And our objective today is I will draw a picture to add, and we're going to have to probably squish this, 2-digit numbers with and without bundling / regrouping using base 10 blocks. Okay, so let's look at that a little closer. So it says, today I will draw a picture. And when they say draw a picture, they're talking about those base 10 blocks. So we're going to be using base 10 blocks to draw our picture. So when we do base 10 blocks, we do 100 square. A square equals 100. A 10 rod just looks like one vertical line, and that's worth 10. And then we have a dot colored in that is worth 1. Okay, so it says we're going to draw a picture. We're going to use these base 10 blocks to add 2-digit numbers with and without bundling and regrouping. So bundling and regrouping is when I have 10 or more. I need to circle the 10 in a place value column. I need to bundle them together. We call that bundling when we put them together. So we circle 10 and we put it in the next column. So here they took 10 ones, they bundled them up, and they regrouped it into 110. So we're going to have regrouping in our problems. Okay, and I'm going to show you this part in my example, but let's look at our steps, ladies and gentlemen. So in our steps, we see it says, in the place value chart, draw pictures of base 10 blocks to represent both numbers. So why don't we just underline draw? So our first step is we're going to draw. We're going to draw our 2 add-ins. Then it says add the cubes in the ones column. We're just going to add ones next. We're going to add the ones. You always start in the ones. And then right here it says, if necessary, bundle. So we only bundle if we have to. And when do we bundle? When there's 10. When there's 10 that's when we know we need to bundle. After we add the ones, then it says add the 10 rods in the tens column. So then we're going to add tens next. And again, it says if necessary, bundle. We only bundle if we have to. And that means that there's 10 of them to bundle. And then our very last step says we're going to rewrite the problem in working form and record the sum. So we're going to do working form last. Okay, so what are our steps? Draw, add ones, add tens, and then working form. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get started on my problem and show you what this looks like. Here is my first problem. And my first problem says 19 plus 3. Okay, so my first add-in is 19. I'm going to add my place values on top. My first add-in has 9 ones. I'm going to draw that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And it has 110. Okay, my second add-in just has 3 ones. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now I've drawn, my next step says add the ones. Okay, so I'm going to add them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to stop. Because if I have 10, that means I bundle those 10 up. I don't bundle all of them, I only bundle 10. And those 10 that I bundled, I regroup into a 10 rod. Okay. So those 10 I don't have anymore because I moved them over here. So how many ones do I really have? I only have 2 ones. Okay, how many tens do I have? 1, 2 tens. So my answer is 22. My sum would be 22. And what does this look like in working form? I have my 3 columns. They're the same 3 columns here. I might label them. So I have my ones, my tens, and my hundreds. So my first add-in was 19, and my second add-in was 3. Well, when I added the 9 and the 3, I have a 2 because I regrouped. I took these 10 and I moved them over there. So I really had 12. And look at how kind of cool this is, friends. See, when I look at the 1 here and the 2 here, it's like a 12 because there were 12 originally. Okay, how many 10s do I have now? 1, 2. So there's 2. So my working form answer is also 22 because this is the sum. Okay, let's look at my next one. It says 39 plus 16. So I'm going to put in my place values. Okay, my first add-in is 39, so I have 9 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I have 3 10s. My second add-in is 16, and I have 6 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1 10. Okay, so now I've drawn, step 2 is add my ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oop, I'm stopping because 10 means I should regroup those, so those 10 become a 10 rod. How many are left here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. How many 10s do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my sum is 55. Let's see this in working form. 1s, 10s, 100s. So my first add-in was 39. My second add-in is 16. So when I added 9 and 6, I got 10 plus 5. I actually got 15 total. But I put 5 here because I took 10 of them and added to the 10s column. So how many 10s did I have then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 10s. So my sum is 55. Okay, friends, let's try some of these together. We are on page 208. We are on page 208. And here's what our first problem looks like. It says 24 plus 47. Okay, let's first put our place values on top so we know when we're drawing them. Okay, step 1 says we're going to draw. So my first add-in is 24. So it's 4 1s, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 10s, 1, 2. Our second add-in is 47. So it's 7 1s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 4 10s, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, our second step says we're going to add the 1s. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stop. Okay, when I have 10, that means I need to bundle them and regroup them over to a 10. Okay, so how many 1s do we actually have left? Because we took those and moved it. So I actually only have 1 left. Okay, how many 10s do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so our sum is 7. I'm sorry, I apologize. Our sum is 71. Okay, let's come over here and do working form now. We have 1s, 10s, and 100s. Okay, our first add-in is 24. Notice where I put it. Make sure you put yours in the right spot. We didn't have 100, so there's nothing there. My second add-in is 47. Okay, when I added the 4 and 7, over here I actually have 10 plus 1, I have 11. I have 11 total, but we only put a 1 because we moved 10 of them over here to a 110. So I have a 1 here because these 10 turned into 110 here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 in the 10s column, nothing in the 100s. So my sum is 71. Okay, let's look at another one. Here's our next. Oh, I apologize, friends. Let's go back to this one. Miss Munoz forgot something. It says, did you regroup or bundle? Did we regroup? We did, yes. We regrouped in the 1s column. We regrouped the 1s. We didn't regroup in the tens, but we regrouped in the ones. So yes, we did regroup and or bundle. Okay, let's go on to number 2. We have 32 plus 25. Let's do ones and tens and ones and tens. So our first add-in has 2 ones and 3 tens. Our second add-in has 5 ones and 2 tens. Okay, so we always start in the ones column. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And notice we're not regrouping because we can't regroup or bundle unless we have 10. Okay, let's add over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so our sum is 57. Let's do this in working form. We have our ones, our tens, and our hundreds. So we had 32 plus 25. And 2 plus 5 equaled 7, and there was no regrouping. And then 3 plus 2 equaled 5, and again, no regrouping. So our sum is 57. So here where it says, did you regroup or bundle? No, we did not, because we never had a group of 10. You need 10 to bundle. All right, boys and girls, have a great day and keep practicing this. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.